Hey everyone, this is Blackbinder, and welcome back to the Let's Play of Tales of Maj'eyal with the Cultist of Krog Cursed. Alright, we're going into the Halfling Ruins. It's probably best to put your Drake Infused Blood to Arcane in this one. You can't do Arcane. Well, there's a lot of Archmages in here and Skeleton Mages. So, well, Skeleton Mages are the Archmages. But we're not going to worry about it, because we can't. We are a killing machine. Alright, this guy's a curse though, so I'm going to use my stuff to take him out quickly. We're dominated, so we can't move. This route is a mental route, so I wonder if I can... Oh, cool, I can rush even though I'm dominated. I don't think you can with like rush. I don't think you can rush if you're rooted, but I could be wrong. I never know for sure unless it's a class I'm playing at the moment, because there's been so many changes to the game. It's hard to keep track. Not just in 1.6. I mean, 1.5 was a big change too. But that's what keeps the game fresh. People always talk about how they hate relearning their class in World of Warcraft, but if they didn't change the classes each expansion, like, it would be so stale. Like, you wouldn't want to play your class. Why would you want to play it? It's the same class as last time, you just got bigger numbers, you know? I always liked that they changed the classes, because I could go and play through the whole game with a bunch of different classes, and then by the time I make it back around to my main class, which it was a Warlock, it would be changed so much I didn't recognize it. Alright, this has pretty crappy everything except for 10% chance to slow global speed by 56%, but this has 20% physical penetration and 6 strength, so I'm going to wear that instead. Alright, we're level 26. What do we want? Let's get Drake Infused, or Drake Blade Strike. Almost maxed out on strength. We're going to start putting more points into our other stuff here eventually, but not yet. Man, this Predator has really decent... like, it doesn't have very, very bad diminishing returns. Maybe because it's a new tree, or maybe because accuracy itself has diminishing returns. To put diminishing returns on this skill would be doubly bad. I don't know. But good job, Orange. Orange is the one who redid most of the curse, he says. So... I've talked to him in-game about it. She did a really good job, but I need to ask him why he put the stealth on here. Just such a strange ability for a cursed to have. Especially at such low power. I mean, I guess you're going to max cunning, and if it improves with cunning like regular stealth, maybe it gets a decent amount. But right now it's like an 11 for the first. Ooh, we got a Rand boss cursed, but he's also a Cultist of Entropy, so he's going to waste his turn casting some of the times. But let's put our stuff to the test. Alright, how hard did our Drake Blood Strike hit for? 909. And how much does our Frenzy hit for? More. 1099, but if you kill him, then any instance of damage after that, of the full attack, might not show up. Well, it won't show up if he died before taking the full amount of damage. So it's hard to gauge how much damage like Flurry and stuff and Frenzy do. So just most things can't survive it. And things that can have a bunch of damage reduction, so it's bad to use it on them too. Let's just wait for that disease to wear off. I think it's magical. I don't have any magical cleanses right now. Alright. Anything good here? Let's check out the long swords. 33. Decent on-hit damage, but I'm pretty sure ours is better. 38 power. So give up 5 power for a bunch of different... on hits, but we'd lose 4 cunning, 3 will, and 8% damage to the living, so no. Oh, here we go. This is definitely replacing it. Oh, god dang it. It's an arcane one. It's got 56 base power. It's a tier 4 war axe. But again, It's stupid arcane. Earth Envy. Alright, we've got stun resistance, confusion, and silence. That doesn't matter, but got a stealth bonus and a bunch of random stats. So is that better than ours? 60 life and 10 mind power and 5 armor. Yeah, that's better. Oh, it's undeterred, so it's an arcane item. I'm an idiot. I should have known that. All undeterred, which is the silence, confusion, and stun immunity boots, are arcane, which is one of my favorite boot egos, which sucks. Let's get this. I don't know, that's a mental wild. Yeah, I'm not gonna. That mental wild had 41% physical resistance, but I need it to be physical because the physical ones are what kills me. The disarm, blind, and pinning, stun if we were capable of being stunned. I mean, we still are if we get wet. It'll lower our cooldown, or it'll lower our stun resistance enough, but that's not something you run into too often. And by the time you're wet, the stun's probably been wasted anyway. Because they seem to always start off with freeze, which is their stun ability. Alright, we're pinned. Let's get rid of the pin at least, and then Drake Blood Strike. Drake Blood Strike, go! And blindside so we can get up to him. We were pinned. We really need some pinning resistance. You can't tell, we keep getting pinned a lot. Thankfully for the cursed, he has a couple ways around that. Maybe it's because they're mind powers that they're not affected by pin. I wonder if that's why. Next level. Movement speed 15 at 521, not as good as ours. Regeneration infusion, not as good as ours. Here we go. This is not an arcane item. 26% stun resistance, 3 life regain, and some blind resistance. Those are the things I like. Let's go ahead and maybe... We're already over the stun cap, so I'm going to take this just for if I need to move around my items later. The black set is all arcane, can't use it. And no good items. Need to get some tier 4 rand arts that aren't arcane. Alright. Wrath of the Wilds and Rampage, and then Reckless Strike to stun them both. Hopefully he's stunned, and he's stunned. Awesome. Then we can blindside back and frenzy. Kill him. I feel like that guy from, is it Kung Fu Hustle? The guy that stands between the two like harp user guys and just makes them punch each other. For some reason we didn't actually blindside him. Let's rest for a second. Blindside over here. I wonder if we more points in blindside lowers the cooldown. Yes, it does. Awesome. So I really like using it as my main form of movement in battle. Guarantees an attack instead of having to waste a movement infusion to get in position. You should never use your movement infusions offensively, even though I am. Alright, Wrath of the Wilds, we need to stun him, and we should probably silence him too with Drake Blood Strike. That way he can't jump around. Because he's a Shadow Blade, he has teleports and stuff. I'm not sure which ones outside Phase Door are labeled spell or not. You can't, this is the way to the Yeek starting island, but you can't go through there. Only the Yeeks come out. And then the Yeeks usually get yeeted because they try to fight Subject Z, even though they're supposed to teleport out. There's nothing on there we really need. Here we go. Very, very good regeneration infusion. 618 with a 12-turn cooldown. I think I'm feeling strong. Let's go to the Necromancer ruins. Why not? Worst case scenario, all the Krogs die. Right, let's get around the corner here. Use my regeneration infusion. Which one do I want to replace? 576 at 14 or 664 to 18. Let's go the 14 one. It's normally I go for shorter cooldowns. That's the ones I would like to have, but because I have 2 regeneration infusions, I don't necessarily need low cooldown. I need high value. Now, once I get rid of both of them, like if I get something else, then I'll want lower cooldown ones. But right now I have enough regeneration to last me throughout any realistic fight. If it's taking me longer than that, then I need to be out of there. Or I'm doing something wrong. Fighting something I shouldn't. Let's go ahead. Are they fighting each other? They are. Oh, I think it's because I was stealthed. They were bumping into each other. Trying to find me. Why, master? Why? See how we can basically... everything in here we pretty much got a resistance to. Alright, let's go ahead and Wrath of the Wilds. Rampage and get this out of here. I don't want to accidentally use it. We're going to regenerate too. Is this an archer? Can't tell. Anytime I'm marked, I freak out because I know a headshot's incoming. But it hasn't seemed to happen since I started playing again in 1.6. So maybe headshot frequency has been turned down. Come on, stop hitting me. Hate traps that don't let you auto-rest. Alright, Longsword of Crippling at 46.2, but it's arcane. Of course. It's going to be hard-pressed to get rid of this chest piece. It's got decent armor, and it's got decent, it's a decent ego. That one's close, though. 15% physical damage, but no, we're not going to use it. Alright, we got 40 turns. I'm pretty sure it increases when you kill something. But I can't freaking see. I have no blind fight. Awesome. Can't fucking see. Or freaking see, sorry. It is not increasing the timer. Alright, now, where is this guy? I'm gonna cheese it. You know what? We'll move once. There he is. Is that him? No. The acid breath was on the Krog. There he is. Silence him. Dominate him so he doesn't move and we lose track of him. Harass him, and we're good. We saved him. This is how you unlock Krogs. I want to get a better look at them. Look at them. They look weird. Alright, anything good? Malisak, the Accursed Hat, I'm pretty sure is made for a curse, but let's look at it. Yeah, damage in melee, 30% chance of gloom effects. 0.2 in cursed punishments. Does he have that, though? Hate per kill 2, maximum hate, mind power, crit chance, talent on hit, mind power, hateful whisper. Do I have any mind powers though? I'm going to wear it just for the 30% chance of gloom effects. Must be one of the only items left that can actually do cursed on hit. I'm thinking they really wanted to get rid of those. One, because they're powerful, but two, because it completely overwrites the need for the gloom tree. Other than Sanctuary. Alright, what do we want here? We got 2 levels. Finish maxing out strength. We'll put some in cunning. Don't really need it, but we'll see. We can, let's max out anti-magic shield, just to make sure we don't accidentally get randomly punted out of nowhere. One more in this, to max out our accuracy and APR via Predator. Upon making a critical attack, the savagery of your predation caused a cursed miasma to begin permeating. Yeah, Miasma will seep from 3 locations, including your own. Deals 23 damage, which the damage goes up to 31. Prey lost within your miasma have a 6% chance to lose track of you and may mistake friends or foe. So, the main reason I would max this out, or to bring it up higher, is not for the damage and not really for the radius. It's for the getting enemies to attack their friends. So, but it's not a high enough one that I want to get it yet. And this Shrouded Hunter, I might get it more later, but not right now. I would like to see, though. I don't have any flat damage things. 73 physical damage. Yeah, it doesn't show me because I'm not in the Shroud. Trying to figure out actually what I want to do. I think I'm going to go preternatural senses up to 6. I want a 6 radius to be able to see better. It's either that or no, that's only 6% more damage, so I'm not going to do that. Alright, preternatural senses, I would like to have it up a little bit higher so I can see better. So I can do things like this. What's the range on this? I can almost do it. This is dangerous, this is stupid, but I want to do it anyway. Let me through here. I know there's one of you just sitting there. Come on. Whatever, fine. Why am I taking forever to rest? It's like... Somebody can see me. I can hear them breathing. Alright, we don't want to stand in the way of some breath. So let's let him use it and then we'll come back in. Ouch. Turning on my healing. Let's frenzy him. Haven't used Wrath of the Wild yet. It was not necessary. You see why I say melee classes do so much more damage than casters? It's just not even funny. Each one of my hits harder than the damage of a spell from a caster at this level. And I don't even have decent weapons yet. Alright, let's strike him to get him to shush. Is he silenced? He is, but he's got Osmosis Shield. Crap. Let's harass him, turn on Rampage, and see if we can't overcome his Osmosis Shield. We did. Awesome. I didn't even use my healing reduction slash. Probably should have used that first. It's very hard to overcome Osmosis Shield. You can drain it though. And then I probably mentioned this in another episode, but some guy told me in chat that you can just run away and come back and sometimes it's off. I'm like, that's no way that's true, but it actually freaking works. Alright. Let's Reckless Strike to get us over here. Ruined Dungeon almost always gets 1 life from me. So, if I'm really careful, it won't, but I'm obviously not being too careful with this guy, so it's just showing his strength, I think. I wonder, can I blindside through the wall? No, I can't. Okay. That's a non-teleportable wall, but I was curious if blindside follows those rules. Alright, what do we got here? Shadow combat, so I need to stun him quickly. Yeah, it's not showing what kind he is either. I know I saw that. I saw it the other day because there was a bulwark class. Or a bulwark enemy. And they just changed it. So that can't happen anymore. To reckless strike him. Die. Die, sir. Alright, now this, I'm not going to run into that. That's too many. So let's get over here, have him come out and meet us. This guy's digging. Well, that works for us, I guess. Oh, he's got burrow. Let's Wrath of the Wilds and then blindside him. Since we're in this little cove, it's kind of safe-ish. Bloodletter. Not very good. This guy can't move, so we should have brought him out, but I think we're safe now. Let's silence him. Reckless strike. Get some damage reduction via our wild to finish everyone off. Alright, we got a Mindslayer archer, it looks like. Or maybe it was just the archer behind him that I was hearing. Some fly test says Necromancer is pretty strong. Yeah, they get a lot of damage mitigation. Alright, he knocked me back. So let's just run at him. Run straight at him again. Seems like the right thing to do. Alright. Darkness beyond twilight. So, darkness and blood. Darkness and blood. Time, ice. Darkness, blood, time, ice. Darkness, blood, time, ice, dark. Darkness, blood, time, ice, dark. Darkness. Time. That did not work. So, what was it again? Darkness, time. No, darkness, blood, time, ice. Darkness, blood, time, ice. Darkness, blood, time, ice. Where is it? There we go. That's how you do it without brute forcing it, but wait, it didn't go yet. There we go. But you probably should, especially you should check, see if you need anything for the Brotherhood of Alchemists, like the Pharaoh's Ash. Probably won't find that till I get to the east. Let's turn on the pain. Oh yeah, blindside doesn't work even. It might work if we're inside of it and not near a wall. But we're obviously too close to the walls to use it there. And Distala's scales, we might wear these. It gives you another 4-strike attack. What does this give us? Alright, it gives us Cursed Slaughter and Cursed Gloom. Is Slaughter our rampage tree? No. Rampage is our rampage tree. Alright, so it's not as important. But it's got 7 life regain, hate when firing a critical mind attack, hate when firing a critical spell, 10% movement speed, and a smattering of stats. So, let's just use it. It's not better, but it is tailor-made for our class, so might as well give it a try. I'm going to switch rings because this one has 15% damage on it, and it's got some resistances. Holy cow. This one, I'm going to switch this one. It's not really an endgame ring, but it's life regain 11, 76 life, and healing mod 15%. The reason I say it's not an endgame ring is because it doesn't have any resists on it. But for now, that amount of life and life regain is important. Acera is arcane, so we can't use it. Caustic Dwarven Longsword of Crippling, 33.6. It's really not enough. But it is better than this. Just barely. Alright, Quenchbender. 37. It's got higher damage. It's got a ton of stats on it. Physical crit, crit multiplier, and combat speed. So we will be using that instead. Bloodletter, is that nature? It is nature. It's actually got decent amount of base power. 46, 20 armor, nice. Ice block penetration, 25%. Damage conversion, 50% ice. I'm going to use it because it'll ice people over. It'll be a fun change of pace for our gameplay. Shanty's Stormblade, we'll take it. I'm not going to use it, but it's a decent stat stick if I want to go into dexterity for a prodigy. Let's go ahead and take this shield because it's going to be better than the one I currently have if I ever decide to use one. Anything good on this? Maximum hate, light radius. No, ours is going to be better than that. We've got the Malsex, whatever. Okay, Warm Breath. How much resistances does this give us? 28, 38% resistances. That's the only reason I'm really using that. This doesn't give us any. This doesn't give us any. Distala's Scales. Alright. 6 Cunning. And then hit on Nature. That's no good. The only reason I would use it is for the Acid Strike. But ours is too good. We can't give it up. Distala's Scales, good to use on like an on-hit Shadow Blade. If you're trying to do an on-hit build, if you got like Star and Moon, that'd be really good for them. Yeah, none of those are gonna match my breastplate. Alright, that's where we're going to end it for now. I'm going to go ahead and make another one after this anyway. So we'll see you guys in a bit. Like, comment, subscribe.